Welcome to Garnetqueentarot, where we are inspired to rise. How are my wonderful Aquarius family doing? How are you guys doing? Oh, I'm going to do our sea and soul journey. And I want you to be able to do the routine automatically. So welcome to Garnetqueentarot, where we are inspired to rise. What's the next thing? I'm just testing you guys, Aquarius, because you're usually keen on this stuff. It's our breathing routine. Leave that baggage outside. We don't carry that with us. Aquarius, and you know better. You know not to bring negativity around you because it drains you. You can't handle it. You try your best to stay positive, and you don't want people in your space that can't respect that. Spirits, talk to us on behalf of our wonderful Aquarius family. Give them the clarity and the messages that they need to hear and the understanding. You gotta stay positive, Aquarius. Because it seems like these days it's just so much chaos. When you get in this realm, you need to be at a place of peace. Peace. Doesn't that feel light? You feel so light today, Aquarius. I think you're in your peace zone. Ooh, you have peace and solace. Talk to us, Spirit, on behalf of our Aquarius. Let them feel the vibrations of the sea, of the ocean, the salt water on their skin, the sand cleansing them. You use that sand as an exfoliant for your skin. My mother used to do that all the time. We go to the beach, and when she's going home, she would just make sure before she left that she took all the sand and she rubbed her face. She said, this is an exfoliant. She was a cosmetologist, and she always used to say that and rub your feet, the bottom of your feet and things like that to make sure it's nice and smooth. Even if you did it at home and didn't go to a salon. But when you go to the beach and you rub your feet in the sand, she said it lightens you. It makes you feel, water does that. And her feet, well, it wasn't always smooth because we didn't always go to the beach, but she loved the beach. We love the beach. It's good for your skin. Talk to us. Aquarius knows about all of that. Aquarius likes the water. All right, here we go. Well, see how I have the blue light on? I don't know if you could tell, but well, your voice matters. Speak your truth. Aquarius, don't hold back your feelings to appease anyone. You know when it's something that you're in tune with, concerned with, and don't want to rock the boat or cause any waves to come on board your ship. But you know what a splash a whale could make. So you just go with the flow sometimes, because sometimes you get aggravated and respond. But you're in this mode, this peace, this solace right now, where you're just feeling it is what it is. That's it. It is what it is. I can't please everybody, so I'm going to work on pleasing myself. And that's your zone right now. You're tired. You're tired of always making excuses for other people and them blaming you because you're the one that's always causing havoc. It's just that you have a low tolerance for nonsense. I'm sorry, that's how it is. That's when you say it is what it is. You don't like aggravation. You don't like chaos. You don't like liars. You don't like thieves. It's a whole list of things you don't like, Aquarius. And right now, you don't want nobody embarking in your peace, on your peace, through your peace, behind your peace, in front of your peace. You don't want it. So you off by yourself, drifting and hermit-like. Now, it's not that you don't socialize, but sometimes people aggravate you. People aggravate you and they take how you do things wrong sometimes. You may not mean anything by it, but you don't even realize that you offend people by some of the tactics, some of the things that you say and do. So, if you want more peace, do what you're doing right now. You just cutting things off so you can get in tune with yourself and relax. You can't be concerned with everybody and their feelings right now. You're being selfish right now. And that's not a bad thing because you know you need healing as well. So enjoy your solace. Clam, it's okay to feel vulnerable. And sometimes you know what it is? You don't always like people to know how you really feel because you don't want to argue. But if you were to express your feelings on everything that bothers you, you wouldn't have not one friend because you are very picky, Aquarius, very picky. And you will argue with someone in a minute just to prove a point. You beat things like a dead horse. You just do it over and over and over. And right now, between you finding your peace and solace, between you just wanting to be free in the sense, they say vulnerable here, where you're open to everything because you don't want to be hurt. So you block off yourself, even though you're open to new things. You put a roadblock up there that people can't penetrate through because you've made mistakes in the past and you don't want them to repeat themselves. And that's understandable. What do they say? The first time it's shame on you. I mean, me. What is it? Shame on me? I can't even remember that right now, but you are not tolerant all the time. Bite me once, shame on you. Bite me twice, shame on me. Something like that, okay? I can't let things go either sometimes. But you want to have and experience this type of freedom where you're not completely committed to anything or anybody, but you want to be free enough that you can flap your wings and go when you please. That's what you like. It's not that you don't like family. It's just that you don't want to feel confined. You don't want to feel that if I don't do this, I can't do this. You want to be able to be free. That's why a lot of times in relationships, people tell you that you're selfish, Aquarius. They say you only look out for yourself, and it's not that. It's just that if you don't secure your peace at times, you'll go crazy, and you know you need it. That solace, that peace. This is the octopus. Keep to yourself, be discreet. Look at that. Another card telling you almost the same exact thing that you're practicing right now. Keep to yourself. Sometimes for your peace, you got to slow down. Keep to yourself. Be discreet. Everybody doesn't have to know your business. Keep quiet about some things. Right now, you're holding back. You're ready to explode. There's some things you're keeping to yourself because you don't want anybody jeopardizing that for you. You don't want people to upset you or to throw you off course. So you're very mindful right now, Aquarius, of things that are important. And normally you'd be so excited and ecstatic you'd automatically share your information, share your good news. But now, because of how people respond, how not everyone wishes you well and wishes you good, you recognize the fact that let me just focus on that until I achieve it. If I decide at that point to share it, I will. But right now, as it stands, I'm not going to, because people destroy your plans. They throw a wrench in it. They always find something to try to sabotage it. That's why, Aquarius, you're being told to be discreet. Do not open your mouth to share information about what you're working on because people could throw a wrench into it. Be mindful of that. Sometimes the good news needs to be kept quiet until you feel it, you finish the whole process. Life is a beautiful thing. But just where there's good, there's evil. Where there's good, there's evil. Believe it or not. You could look at somebody and they may be the prettiest person in the world, the most handsome person in the world, or both. And then when you get to know them, you'd be like, dang, that person is so nasty. Their attitude, their hygiene, but they look good though. You know what I mean? You have to absorb everything and do it gradually. Don't rush into stuff because you'll miss certain things. But now as it stands, you're becoming more alert, more aware. And keep to yourself. Because sometimes, Aquarius, you will say things to trigger other people. You're not even conscious of it some of the times. Somebody has a outfit, maybe too much boobs or too tight where the muscles are concerned, and you will say something about it and laugh it off while they'll be pissed. You have to be tactful with your words as well. So don't reveal everything that's you're cooking in the pot right now. Don't let it burn a hole in your mouth. Just keep quiet, breathe, and relax. And recognize that some things need to be put to the side or on the back burner. Everybody doesn't need to know everything that's going on with you. Okay? And neither does social media. So you're in that mode right now where you don't want everybody in your business. So go ahead and keep to yourself. Because you find that some people gossip too much and you're not interested. You want to focus on ideas. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what you're feeling right now. And some folks will get offended, but you just don't feel that everybody needs to pile up on your life the way they used to. You want some peace and solace, and you want to know that people are growing. You don't like the status quo anymore, and people are recognizing that for what it is. A sandcastle. Everything is temporary. Divine timing. So whatever you're aiming for right now, Aquarius, you're working through the details. You're not rushing into anything. You're seeking out answers and you're going for it. And you have this positive vibe, energy around you. You just feel that there's more to life than the status quo. And there's some people you believe that will never grow up. And you always just kept them around and it's not a big deal. But now, because you're seeking your peace, you are wanting people in your circle that have some kind of purpose, that they're doing something in life and making a positive difference. If not, they're going to be on the back burner where you're concerned, just taking up space. And however you fit them in your life, you fit them if you fit them. But you want to see a growth pattern. You want to see that people see beyond the here and now. And that's why you've been pulling away from people. They're like, where you been? What's going on? And you're like, nah, I've just been working on some projects. And you don't divulge any additional information. You want to build your base. You want to build your stability. And right now, you're not taking people with you because you find that they hold you back somewhat. And they take away from your peace. And you're not feeling that. You're not feeling it. So you are in your zone where you're eliminating obstacles and challenges, including people. So just stay on your grind, but do it at your pace. At your pace. Slow it down and see all the beauty in the world. But don't limit yourself and don't stay down for long in the sense that you're cutting the world out. But what you're focusing on now, it may be spiritual, maybe a career journey, business journey as an entrepreneur. You feel that too many people in your life are pulling you down and draining you. So you're willing to flap your wings with less baggage and less people. You'll still be friends and you might see him on the road and say, hey, what's up? Oh, but You don't want to hang per se with them. You just feel that they take so much of your energy that it throws you off track, and that you don't want. You are really steadfast on achieving certain things, and you're in your realm of peace. And when you see that the sandcastle, everything is temporary, divine timing, you just feel that you're going through a phase right now, and you don't want any blockage, none whatsoever. Let us see what is for your soul. Yes, yes, yes. Sea and soul. Talk to us, Spirit, on behalf of our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Aquarius family. Send a message for them, please. Ha! Patience. Patience. Aquarius. You are now learning this in your zone, in your realm. You're learning to be patient and not be so hard on yourself as you take everything so seriously. Let joy and laughter come into your life. I accept that everything happens in divine order. And you know that everything may not always work in your favor. People may not always do things the way you like it done. But you're learning patience. Patience. And you know how crucial patience is. That's a big deal for you. A big deal for you. I want another soul journey card. Understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn with failure. You know why that's important? Because when people make mistakes and you don't have patience, they feel that they can never satisfy you, in the sense that you showed me how to do this job and I had some hiccups because I'm not completely secure with what I'm doing. So therefore now I want to learn to do it right. But if you're too hard on people and make them feel like you'll never get it right, I can't believe you're still on this. That's in the sense of being a boss. Talking down to your employees not only makes them feel bad about themselves, but they don't think they could no longer do the work, even though they want the job and they like the job, because of the attitude that comes along with this. They think that they failed and they don't see themselves bouncing back. So they go somewhere else where they think they would fit in better. So when you learn patience, Aquarius, if you're a boss, that example there, you realize that you got to say, oh, good job. Don't worry, you'll get it. Don't worry, you'll get it. Don't worry about it. You'll get it. Give yourself some time. Don't beat yourself up. Rather than, you still have not learned that? When is this going to happen? How much more training do you need? I can't believe you didn't get it yet. So many other people have gotten it already. And that's, I don't know, that's so insensitive. And then, it makes people feel like they can't complete the task, the assignment. They know the assignment, but they can't get it done. So working on your patience, even in your relationships, Aquarius, you get aggravated so quickly at times. That's why I admire this realm that you're in right now, where you're finding your inner peace. You're in your zen. And then the card comes out for your soul is to be patient, not just with other people, but with yourself. Just because you can't get something initially doesn't mean you won't. Practice makes perfect. I had to grow up like that. Practice makes perfect, and perseverance seldom fails. So what does that mean to you? And you're like, Daddy, okay, I got to keep trying and trying and trying and trying until I make it. And I can't stop until I get it. And perseverance, that's just forging forward no matter what. You keep going. Patience is accepting the fact that I may not have it right now, but I will get it down the line. I have to be patient with myself. I have to keep working and persevering, but I got to be patient with myself. People may not always get it. I may be their boss, but I have to be patient so they can get it. So perseverance seldom fails, and patience will take you further along, because you'll be able to tolerate things that normally you would get agitated about. So you're working on your characteristics for your personality to make sure that you're on the right track, that you stay positive, and you don't let pitfalls sink you in, where you fall in permanently. So you're in a common spirit right now, and you're adding patience to it, and you're recognizing that understanding mistakes is only an opportunity to learn. So don't be so hard on yourself that you don't think that you can bounce back. You can and you will bounce back. Aquarius, you can and you will bounce back. But there will be challenges in the road, roadblocks, stumbling blocks. And how you handle yourself, especially when you're in this type of zone, you will not allow those obstacles to make you feel less than or diminish your worth or your value. So keep going. And success is complicated. It doesn't happen overnight. It may seem like that, but people put a lot of work in. They grind a lot, and that's what you're doing right now. You on your grind. I love when I see people working towards a goal, people thinking about themselves and how to apply it to move forward and get forward strategically. Aquarius, you will be fine. You will be just fine. So continue on this realm and stay positive and recognize that the answers you are seeking are right in front of you. Right in front of you. I want to see what comes out from this oracle just to get an idea, Cooperation instead of competition. And what you're learning from that is just basically saying that don't compete with yourself. Because a lot of times, you want to achieve certain things and you kind of fall short at one point, over the top on another, and you're looking for your middle ground. So here we have it. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete. If you want something, you work toward it. If somebody else is working toward the same thing, well, I'm not going to say it. Certain competition is good, but not all the time. Do your job, not trying to compete with anybody, and be the best at it. Period. Now, if you bypass somebody along the way, you wasn't in a race with them. You're in a race to get your job done. You're not competing with anybody unless you're actually in a race. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. So the time you waste trying to show somebody that you are better than them, that same effort and time could be placed in achieving a goal to help propel you further. That's what I say. If you're not getting a special trophy at the end, receiving some kind of cash reward, or playing with a friend and you all are competing in basketball or doing something, that's fine. But they're just saying, don't drain yourself to the point that you're always running against the clock, trying to beat someone out of this, beat someone out of that. Enjoy your peace and recognize the fact that the only person you're in competition with is yourself, because you are at peace. This is what it's all about. We all must take a time or turn for peace. And Aquarius, you are doing it. You are in your zone, and you're practicing your breathing, and you're writing in your journal, manifesting your feelings and aiming high for what you want. Don't let anybody cloud your blessings. Stay positive, stay forward moving. Peace, love, and prosperity. Garnet Queen Tarot here saying, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And again, thank you so much for your support. You are appreciated. Okay, Aquarius, have a good one. Take care. Talk with you soon.